Hey everyone, Joe here. Thanks for stopping by today. So today I'm going to do a quick little video on the process of us getting a new liner for our in-ground pool. Last summer we decided that we were going to get a new liner. It had, it had faded a lot and it had a lot of like little stains in it, like little rust stains and stuff like that. So we called the pool company and they came in. And the guy came in and he was going to measure the pool, but he said because we had steps that are in the pool and because the pool is such an odd shape, he would rather have it emptied so that he could get a very accurate measurement. So we wound up covering the pool for the winter, and then on March 1st, he called me up and he said as soon as the weather was going to get a little bit better, he would be in to make measurements of the pool. So actually that didn't happen until around April 3rd is when they came in and they made the measurements and had a new liner made, and it is now June 7th, and actually the pool was just finished yesterday. So I'll take you through that little process. I missed a lot of it because I just did, I'm sorry, but I think you'll get the idea when you see this video. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Thanks.
Today we're beginning the process of getting a new pool liner. It is Monday, April 8th, and they have to uncover the pool and pump the water out. The pump is in and we're emptying the pool, and it's gone down, I want to say about 18 inches already. It's only 24,000 gallons or so, so it shouldn't take too long. The guys that set it up said about 18 hours. I doubt it greatly. It's been about 1 hour so far, so we are on our way. About 2.5 hours. All right, so after they took some very accurate measurements, it took them like 40 minutes to do that, they started dismantling the liner itself in pieces. And the main guy there said that what they would do is they were going to put it back together again in the pool place to double check and triple check the measurements. Now, in the old days, I guess this was cut by hand, I would suppose, but now it's all done by laser and by computer. So hopefully we're going to get a pool liner that's going to fit exactly correct. All right, so what they did was they took all the measurements. You can see they numbered around the outside and then along here. I guess we were really lucky because the weather's been so rotten here, and today it's 80 degrees out of nowhere. So yeah, so they did measurements in every single angle here, and it took them about an hour and a half, I want to say. And so now they took the liner with them and they have the measurements and they will create. So we have to pick the color tonight and then call them tomorrow and then send the next part gave a deposit. Then the next piece will come when we pick the color, and then the final installment will be upon delivery and installation of the liner.
Okay, so it is now Wednesday, April 10th. This is the third day. So what I have to do today is, you see there's some rust spots here and there. So what I'm going to do is, first thing, I'm going to sand it just a little bit, and so that it makes it a little bit smooth, and then I'm going to spray it with Rust-Oleum Auto Primer paint. So I'm going to just sand a little bit like that. Okay,
so this is the product I'm using right here, this Rust-Oleum Stop Rust Automobile Primer in gray. And let me show you what I did. While the liner is out, it's a good time to clean the decking around the pool. So I have concrete there. I'm using this HDX outdoor bleach, and I used it on heavy duty, which was I used 1.5 gallons, and that was 1.5 gallons of water to 24 cups of this stuff. And then I got the sprayer, and I have this one. I didn't use the one I usually use, to spray my plants with the deer repellent. I don't want that on my plant, so I bought a special one just for this. This was, I think, $10 in Home Depot. This was $16.95 in Home Depot as well. And then I sprayed it on, and then what I did was I used one of these brushes right here. I brushed it in and I went around it twice. I still see it, but I'm going to rinse it off right now. I'm going to rinse it off, and it'll be a good time to just push it right into the pool, and then, you know, whatever goes down there, because you can see there's water in the bottom, it keeps coming up, and then I just have to pump it out. So it's on here now. It's a little bit better. I'm going to push it out. I'm going to water it out, and then I think tomorrow or later on today I might power wash and see if that helps as well. I'll let you know. P.S. Don't use this on a windy day. You don't want this bleach getting on you. All right, so I actually power washed this 3 times, and then I used an etch product from Home Depot, a Rust-Oleum was etch. It was about $22, and it's kind of like an acid, and you add the gallon of the etch with a gallon of water, and then I did it with a hard bristle brush twice. But this is actually the stones coming up through the the product that's here, and this is the part that's covered, so that's actually not coming out. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm using a translucent, a transparent concrete stain, and you can see I'm putting it on with a brush and a little roller, so you can see the difference from here to there. Now it's suggested that I do 2 coats of this, so I'm going to put this on around the entire pool area, and then I'm going to let it dry really good. It said it's about 4 hours. It's hot today, so we'll see. And then I'll come in and I'll probably put another coat, but maybe not so solid. Maybe I'm just going to add like a little bit of character, if I can do that with this. It depends. I never worked with this before. And then after that, it gets 2 coats of a sealer with a grit in it so that it doesn't become slippery. Okay, so I'm in the process of doing that now. Okay, so it is June 4th, and today we're beginning the installation process. He's putting foam on the stairs to cushion that area. He's starting by the steps first, and he told me that this area was very precise and kind of difficult, so he had to take his time when he was doing this area. So you can see he's putting it in, and then there's little tags on there that he actually drills into the step to hold the liner nice and snug on each one of those steps. So once the liner was all in place, you can see there are 2 wet dry vacs on each side with a tube going down, and what he's doing is he's sucking the air out of there to make sure that the liner stays adhered to the side walls. Alright, he's putting a coping in this area because if anything happened, it would be very difficult. He'd have to be sitting in a boat in order to fix that, so he did that now. Fill in with water, and here's the finished product. Really liking the deep blue. It's really nice and pleasant to look at, and it has, to me, it has a totally different look. So hope you enjoyed that little process there, a little bit of insight into putting our new pool liner in. And thanks for stopping by like always. And don't forget, look for us on Facebook at Life with Marian and Joe, Instagram designs by _Joe, and drop me a comment and let me know how you're doing. Okay, everybody, take care, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.